In this lesson, we're going to start to build our IK handles and organize our scene so that we could more easily use and define the controls for our forelegs. So with that, let's get started. Alright, so if we open up our scene here, you could see that in our outliner, what began as something extremely clean is now starting to look a little bit messy. So now's a good time to go through and start to clean up our controls. So if we grab all our controls over here and group them, we could just call them left leg controls. So that cleans up our scene a little bit. Let's also start to drop our dummy group in it right now. And it looks like we broke the connections with our world group. So we'll just undo a few steps. Regroup them. No, we'll just call it left side. So that's there. We'll also grab our world dummy. That helps clean up our scene a little bit. And so it only leaves the IKs from the other side, which are going to be put underneath this group. And we haven't touched our neck or chest yet. Let's move the view up so everything's organized. So geometry, our main tool groups, our left side controls. This should make life a little bit easier. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in our IK handles. So they're going to be rotate planes, IK, so we're going to go from the shoulder down to the ulna. You'll see that we get some twisting, that's fine. We're going to then get our forearm pull vector. We should call that foreleg pull vector. There it is, we turned it into a pull vector. Now we're going to feed in a twist. And you can see that it almost completely zeroed it out. That last step that we did. So now what we want to do is go into our joints. Just hit F, I find usually works better. So let's do it again. We want to find our ulna and our end effector. So there it is. So let's find our IK. Zero. Go back to our end effector. Insert. And we just point snap it to our wrist. Alright, with that done, we'll go back to our IK. Make sure it's point snap there also. turn the IK blend back on. Next, we're going to create another IK. We could just make it a single chain. And we're going to put it on our scapula. So since we never directly move IKs, what we're going to do next is create a locator. Let's just vertex snap it to the middle, duplicate it, make a group, call it scapula tool group, grab one locator, move it to the tip end of the scap, right on top of the IK. Grab the next one, and you want to drop it down to the elbow. Now these aren't large enough for myself, it's just not comfortable with their sizes, so let's just raise them up to 3. Freeze their transformation, and let's just bring them back up to 3 since I undid that. Then we're going to take this IK handle for our scapula, parent it, and just call it Scap IK. And that's all we're going to have to do with it, so let's just go and zero it out. If we need to go back to it again, we know exactly where it is, since it's not in too big a hierarchy. So let's look at our outliner. Okay, so both locators should be in here. Alright, and we'll call it transfer data elbow IK, scap lock receiver. Alright, so with that, we're almost all set. And in the next video, as we go through the arm, you'll see that we're going to turn these into tools to control our scapulas. So with that, save your scene, and I'll catch you in the next video.